Today we are reacting to the new teaser for Clayface. We are not as clued up on DC as most other people out there, so we don't know a lot of the comic book characters and stuff. But because of this channel, we like to try and watch some new things and try and like learn more about different things. That's always been great when we've reacted to trailers and told you guys at the start that we don't know much about this, but we want to see this trailer anyway. And you guys give us some information. You did it with Masters of the Universe. You did it with like Supergirl and stuff. You did it with the Backrooms, and that caused us to do a whole series for Backrooms. So yeah, this is one that we just wanted to check out today, because why not? So let's just get into it, shall we?
Creepy.
Scared me. Ooh. Crazy.
So intriguing.
That's awesome. So I'm aware that like he's a DC like villain, Clayface, and like he molds his face, because I did like see a little bit about it beforehand. But like when you see that as part of like comics and stuff, you kind of like there's a lightness to it, you know. There's not necessarily a very real dark thing, but this is obviously made it very real. That looks quite crazy.
I think the cinematography looks awesome. The lighting looks awesome. I love a film that's it's both modern and refreshingly like visual. If that makes sense. I love superhero films and like, you know, these sort of DC and Marvel kind of films but they're going in a more new direction with the creativity behind them.
Yeah.
They're making them more like their own thing rather than part of a big franchise.
Yeah, that first shot of just him, the eye open and everything is so like haunting. And then the intertwined shots in between is just really cool. Yeah. Obviously not a lot to go on, especially like if you aren't as familiar with the character. So like I'm sure there was probably a lot there that other people were like going crazy for. But yeah, no, that was a really good introduction. Very intrigued to learn a little bit more about that. See more as the next trailer and stuff comes out.
Yeah.
So this is like a good thing about having a channel like this, is that it's an excuse to watch all these trailers and stuff when they come out and like have no choice but to like look into it a little bit more, talk about it, think about it more deeper than we would have done if we just chucked this on casually, or we're at the cinema and it played before something. It's good to be able to look into things a lot more and learn a lot more about different films in the industry. So yeah, excited for this one. So we can see that there's obviously been a lot of likes on this trailer, sorry. So let us know, big fans of DC out there, if you're watching, like, tell us, how is this? Is this good? Like, is this the right energy, the right vibe that you guys wanted? Has there been a Clayface like in live action before? Because like I said, I don't really know too much, but I like hearing whether something's very accurate or not. Like if it's like a book adaptation or something, I like hearing from the people that have read the book and are big fans of the book. But with like comic book characters and stuff, like how does this look?
Yeah.
Is this the vibe you wanted and stuff, or is this going in a different direction? We want to hear.
I really like that it says that it's a horror thriller, because it makes me think of some of DC's other films like The Joker. I'm not gonna like compare it too much, because I'm sure this one's probably a lot closer tied to maybe Matt Reeves's Batman series, maybe. It kind of looks like it could be in the same universe. You guys would have to correct me if I'm like completely wrong. But I really like the darker side of DC that they've been showing us recently. They bring in loads of different creatives and directors and stuff, and there's just been some really cool new films from DC in the last couple years.
I have seen that Matt Reeves is producing it.
Okay, cool. That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it could tie in
Yeah.
quite well. Yeah, maybe we'll see him in the Batman then.
Yeah,
Part
that
2.
would be cool.
Because that's not until like next year, because they keep delaying it forever.
One day we will be able to watch that. I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, that was our reaction to the Clayface teaser. Yeah, sorry if you were expecting like a lot of like screaming and stuff. Obviously, there are going to be many people out there that are very, very pumped for this already and are big fans of the comics. We're just intrigued people looking to check out this new teaser and stuff. So yeah, let us know what you think of it, because we really want to hear from you. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you're new.